Welcome back. Key developments tonight on the border. Defense Secretary James Mattis saying during a border tour today that there are now 5,900 troops deployed. That number could climb to 7,000. That's not stopping migrants from trying to scale the fence. Hundreds now showing up. Thousands could be coming in coming days. At least one man jumped to the American side of the border before running back to Mexico's side. All of this unfolding amid a heated political battle over billions of dollars at stake to fund border security. The president wants it. The Democrats pushing back. Let's bring in Democrat strategist Kevin Walling and the Daily Caller's Amber Athey. Great to see you guys.
Hey, Liz, good to be with you.
What do you think of what's going on right now, Amber?
Well, look, right now, the president told the Daily Caller in an exclusive interview this morning that he would consider shutting down the government in order to secure funding for the border wall. This could be one of the priorities for the lame duck Congress before Democrats take control of the House. Obviously, it's going to be a lot more difficult to get Democrats and Republicans to agree on an immigration solution once Democrats take control. So the Congress is looking at a solution now. On the border, Trump is, of course, always focused on this migrant caravan, but at the same time, there are more illegal immigrants who cross the border every single day than are in that caravan in total. So that's why the troops are down there early. They're trying to work in support roles to make sure that once people do step foot on a U.S. soil, that they are picked up and gone through deportation proceedings.
You know what's tough, Kevin, is we've got barbed wire, we've got troops at the border. The fix has always been out there. Democrats have talked about border security in the past, just 5 years ago. What's your take?
Liz, you're absolutely right. And we got to remove politics from this situation. You know, we've increased the number of border agents 4 times since the 1990s. That's Republican administrations and Democratic administrations. And what I really want to see this president do is show his art of the deal leadership when it comes to negotiations. The Democrats have put forward a plan to support an increase in border security by $1.6 billion. If that's rejected by the president, let's see him come to the table and put something forward. But if the government does shut down, it's the Republicans in control until January, and I think it is laid at the feet of this president and Speaker Ryan and Leader McConnell.
Yeah, Amber, Kevin's making some important points here. The president, though, did have a deal to double the DACA recipients to 1.3 million in exchange for funding for the border wall. The Democrats saying no to that. What's your take on all of this?
Right. Well, look, Democrats obviously don't want the wall, and that's become a sticking point for them. They've refused to make any deal that includes a full border wall, but that's a huge part of Republican-led immigration reform, specifically Trump's plan, because as it stands, if these people are able to step 1 foot onto U.S. soil, they can claim asylum, and then they backlog the process for months, even years, as those claims get vetted. So the goal is obviously to prevent illegal immigration in the first place. That's why the wall has been so important for this president. But there are, of course, Republicans within the party who don't agree with the concept of building a wall, and that coupled with Democratic opposition makes this a really tricky issue.
To Amber's point, a wall is a disincentive to the caravans, future caravans from coming, right, Kevin? In other words, you see a wall, you're not going to come.
If you see a wall, then you get a larger ladder. I mean, we've debated all the time the size of the wall and all that kind of stuff. You know, there's 1,900 miles of our border with Mexico, and we need to improve the places where we can. But again, there's other means by which we can dissuade people to come to this country, and the wall is not the solution.
Running out of time. Kevin and Amber, you guys have been great. We want you both back on the show. You've been terrific. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks, Liz. Good to see you.
Thanks, Liz.